One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it.
Well, let's move on to our first topic, talking about increased visibility for in-app audio video recordings, what that means for drivers.
Well, I got this in my app yesterday, in fact.
Oh, snap.
So first of all, I'm hoping all of you have dash cams, which
Yes.
I'm pretty sure, I'll bet you anything, Chris. In this group right here live, I'll bet you 80% have dash cams. I'll bet you they do.
I would say it's probably around there.
Yeah. And but as you guys know, there is an in-app voice and video recording, audio and video recording capability now through the Uber app. And supposedly, I don't know, I have a dash cam. Now, if you do have a dash cam, some of you say privacy, this, that's out of the window like 20 years ago. You should register it with Uber and Lyft, because you should be, there is a area on the app that says register your own dash cam. But if you don't have that, I think for people who are cheap and who want to jeopardize their own safety and don't have dash cams, I think this is a good tool within the app recording. And please don't tell me, oh, they're following me, blah, 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 blah. They're already following you. They know more about you than your mother. Yeah. So the point is more visibility into your recordings. You asked, we listened, Chris.
Oh.
I don't know who asked and who listened. As part of a pilot program, I guess I'm part of the pilot, but I have a dash cam. I'm not sure why they sent it to me. It's like, I'm not sure. Eligible recordings when a safety incident is reported. Eligible recordings exclude those involving serious incidents, trips with minors, or other sensitivities. I am not sure what that means, but again, it's written by AI. Do you see that hyphen there? Yeah.
Yep.
The
so come on, Uber. Did you hire? Did you guys got to do better? PR staff.
You guys got to do better than this. Anyway, so next one. It goes into the details. Uploads handled for you. You don't have to do anything. When you or a rider submits a safety report to Uber support, eligible recordings are attached to help support fair outcomes. This means no manual uploads are required by you. So automatically, once you complain about a rider or a rider complains about you, Uber comes in and picks up that snippet and then takes it. Helps support fair outcomes. Record My Ride helps provide clarity when a safety report is submitted and ensures that any misunderstanding is treated objectively and fairly. Okay, cool. And last but not least, obviously, you guys are not going to believe any of this, but we're going to say it anyway. Protecting your privacy, recordings are encrypted and automatically deleted after 14 days. See, this is the problem that I'm going to talk to Uber about, because I get emails, Chris, saying that, oh, I got deactivated for something like 83 days ago. I'm going like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? So 14 days is not enough. That's why you need to have a dash cam. That's why you need to have an LTE connection to upload to the cloud. So
my question is, because this is using your phone.
Yeah.
Doesn't it stay on your phone, or do these now automatically get uploaded to Uber?
Stays on your phone.
Okay, so there you go. That is part of the reason why it's stuck at 14 days, because if you started recording all of your rides and keeping it on, your phone data is going to be astronomical, where it's just going to be Uber recordings and you can't access that because it's the app within the app itself.
Yeah.
So any of these recordings that you get, you cannot actually access. So it's not like dash cam footage where you got the memory card, or, you know, if you have a LTE signal that goes to the cloud and is stored there, you don't have the same access. It literally goes on your phone, and it bloats your phone to how much ever you drive. So if you drive, you know, a little bit here and there, like you're a part-timer or you're, you know, weekend warrior, you know, 14 days, 2 weeks worth of rides might not be that much. But if you're out there, like Ironman in Atlanta or Boston,
Yeah.
you have a ton of rides that you're going to be putting up there. So that's going to eat a ton of your phone. But yeah, the biggest thing is after 14 days, really? I mean, like how many reports come in that are like 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks plus then some of some bullshit that happened?
It happened to, you remember it happened to Joe in Minnesota? I mean, look, all I know is, first of all, if you have an older phone and you may not have too many gigs as far as hard drive is concerned, that could be a problem. It may slow your phone down, all the shit on it. Like, I don't know. So all I know is just get a dash cam, register it, and end the problem. But I'll tell you one thing, though. A lot of drivers I talk to about audio video recording on the phone, they really, really do like it. And the thing is, you don't have to record every trip. Like, you know how you get that sick feeling in your stomach, something's about to go sideways, right? With a passenger or something. And, you know, then you click and then you start recording. You have the choice to record or not to record, right? But then it kind of defeats the whole purpose because some shit could go wrong. And the other thing is it only records inside within the cabin, and your front-facing camera may not be that good and may not be able to capture.
Well, it depends too where it's angled. Like if it's literally angled up your nose, you just like a nose shot for the whole time.
So for sure. So just get a dash cam because this thing is okay. I mean, for an emergency thing, if you don't have a dash cam, I think this may be okay. But so yeah, they're gonna make it easier and they're gonna upload. As soon as the report goes in, they're gonna grab that trip and for fairer outcomes, they say. So I don't know. I don't know how many of you use the thing, but I've spoken to a few drivers who really do like the in-app video and audio recording. So,
I mean, if you have the ability to, and you know, let's say you have a second phone that you're just using for Uber and Lyft, it's a great option for that. Like I say, if you have a 15 years worth of photos on your phone and, you know, all these apps and everything on top of it, your phone might get bogged down a little bit, especially with video recording. Now that, like you said, the nice thing is when the ride, you could set it up where it's only going to be recording the ride. So it's not like you go online to offline and it's recording or anything like that. So it's, you know, small chunks, which is good. But yeah, when it comes down to overall, I think it's a good tool to have to use. So if you do have a dash camera, that's great for a backup because we always know things happen. I mean, how many times have you gone on? I mean, how many times have you heard, Sergio, somebody say, yeah, I have a dash camera and something happened for the recording and I didn't have it.
Always.
It was full or, you know, it got deleted or it was corrupted or whatever it might be. So even having like a regular dash camera, you know, isn't always foolproof. You want to have a dash camera and it's definitely great to have, but that's like a good fallback option. So if you have another option, I would definitely recommend using that record my ride feature if you want to, and if your phone space allows for it. But other than that, the only thing I don't like is they say the data stays private. And I mean, yes, it stays on your phone. So that's at least private, but then they can pull it. So if there's a report or anything, they can just easily pull it. And, you know, who knows if that's going to get leaked. Yeah.
See, it seems like Jonathan Bell uses it. So a lot of drivers I talk to who use it, they like it. And I don't know. Look, it's not a dash cam replacement by any means. But, you know, in case, it's just one click away. The other thing you have to do is you have to be ready to record, though, because there's a couple of steps before you can start recording. So make sure you do all those steps, even if you're intending not to record. Because if something is going sideways, to do all those steps to start recording is going to be very difficult. And the other thing is the rider is going to get notified, by the way, when you start recording. Just like the rider can record my ride, and then you get notified. You know, I've had a couple of occasions that the rider, it says rider is recording. I'm like, what? You're on my dash cam, dummy. What are you recording? It's like, but
well, because they're probably thinking, oh, you got a dash cam? Well, I'm recording it too.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
You know, but no, anyway, but a lot of drivers like it. If they know, please go get a dash cam, please. They're like $150 these days, man. And please pay the subscription. Upload to the cloud, LTE. Don't deal with memory cards as expensive as memory cards are these days. By the way, they're crazy expensive, bro. Those little cards that you used to buy for like $19.99 for like 10 gigs or whatever, they're like $100 now. It's because AI data center bullshit that's going on.
I know.
So, but anyway,
so here, well, sidestepping.
See, this is it right here,
data.
Right here. This is it. I don't trust Uber at all.
Well, that's the thing.
That's the problem.
Once you get rid of the trust, you're never going to get it back.
Yeah, exactly. So forget about Uber.
100% right there. And they've burned drivers so many times that nobody trusts anything they say. So,
wow, this is deep. Like, we have no jurisdiction over any of that. Really? Well, we'll have to find that out. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that.
All right.
I lost that comment. Can you move that comment, please?
Huh?
I lost the comment. I can't remove it now. Oh, there you go.
At the top, it says hide current comment, man.
Beats my shit. Thank you, Will.
All
Thank
right.
you. Display right. There you go. That's a good one. That's right. Or next are
they're good. They're good for cloud, but if you want, I mean, it's good to have cloud. It's good to have stored. So it just depends on what you want. Cloud is great because, if something happens, you get into an accident, you get into, or something happens in the car and the dash camera gets destroyed. There's a good chance that the footage could be corrupted because of the way it was recording at the time. So the cloud usually is pretty good where it'll get uploaded. That doesn't guarantee anything though, because if power is cut, it's not going to transmit power at that point. So it is good to have though, where it's uploaded. And then, if you have just the SD card, those are good too, because you don't have privacy concerns or anything like that. It just depends on what you're looking at.
Yep, that's right.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.